is Missy, and today we will be saving money with Tiny Tuesday challenges. So let's get started. So you're probably watching this on Wednesday, because frankly, I've been just really relaxing and enjoying my time off from school. So the semester ended. I recorded a video on maybe like 2 days ago. I never edited it. I never posted it. I was just like, you know what? I'm not in the mood. I saved my money and I just didn't edit the video, which is okay. Sometimes, it just doesn't work out, I guess. I don't know. I was just really enjoying just not doing anything. So then I was like, I don't want to record. Anywho, I don't want to edit, but I have the video. I think I deleted it actually, but I saved in my baseball challenge, and then I filmed like a couple of shorts, and I was like, you know what, that's good enough. Okay, so what I decided to do here is, whoops, I'm losing it. What I'm gonna do, actually, I'm gonna film another video back to back. Look, I have my binders here ready for my next video. I'm going to stop playing around and actually edit these videos. Okay, so I'm going to do Beauty and Bloom. I'm going to do this one, this Savings with Gems, and this is the money for Saving with Gems. And then I'm going to do my tinies like usual, right? I have, I don't know, I think 30. Wait, what? 10. $30. We're gonna finish these off. Great, of course I don't have my scratcher tool because I didn't prepare. Frankly, I don't know where it is. So, what should I scratch this with? A paper clip? Oh, I'll scratch it with this binder clip. I thought I was prepared, but I'm not. Okay. Jeez. I was not okay. Can you see this? A 12 and a 1. Sheesh. Okay. 10, 11, 12, and then a 1. Okay, so this challenge is done. Let's see, how much did we save in total? Let's see. Oh, and in one of my shorts, go like it, I saved $5 for this. So this plus this, I saved. How's everybody's day going? How was everyone's weekend? What'd you do for Mother's Day? Was it lovely? Okay. 41. Why does that sound wrong? 41. Let's add. Plus the 5 from this little mini one. 41, yes, that's correct. Great. So we have a finished challenge. Ding, ding, ding. I don't have a ding, ding envelope. Where's that binder clip? Here it is. I'll save this. And this is going to go, any challenge that is Jeanette Journey challenge. Go check out her channel. I'm going to tag her in the description. Check out her shop. All of my Jeanette Journey challenges are going to go to my business binder. So that's done. I'm going to leave this here because I still have this $5 one. Okay. So, I hope that's not too loud. I'm trying not to speak louder, but I don't want to wake my mom. Okay, so for this, we're going to roll a 4-sided die to see how much bills to add. So, 1, okay. I'm going to keep it at 1 because I don't have a lot of money, so I want to spread the love. Okay. So yeah, I haven't gotten all my grades back yet, but I know I passed, of course. I got a B+ in analytics. Oh my God, I need to tell you the drama that happened in my analytics class. So I have this professor. He's very tough. He's very he's a good teacher. He teaches well, but teaches well as in you understand things when he's teaching it, right? But he is very rude. He's very condescending. This is done, so we're not going to put this here. He's very condescending, right? And he's just rude, right? So our final day was, our final class, we had to do presentations. Remember I said I was working on like a presentation with lots of data, the sleep study? I'm going to roll the 6-sided die to tell me where I'm rolling. If it's a 6, I don't have a 6 here. So if it's a 6, we'll just roll again. So it's a 6. We'll roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 2. Okay, 2. And then how many dollars? What does it say? 3. Perfect. So he's very rude, condescending, and I was the second team to go. My team was the second team to go and present. And I have bad anxiety, which I was just, maybe this is like a little open, but it's fine. We're sharing, we're friends. I was diagnosed with general anxiety, so I was prescribed medication. But this was like after this class. So I have a really bad performance anxiety, which with talking with the doctor, it turns out it's actually generalized anxiety. But the point is, I get extremely nervous to present. Not like a regular nervous, like I literally start sweating, I start shaking, I tremble, I can't speak. So when I present, all my data is great, my talking points are amazing, but I have to literally look down and read my notes, because if I look up once, it's over. And I was reading down my notes, looking down at my notes, and that's not really professional. But whatever, like I'm going to take this one away. What did I say? 3? I haven't even put $3 in here. So, that's not professional. I'm a master's student at Columbia. I should know how to present, but whatever, I can't. Whatever. Now, I have medication now, so hopefully next semester in the summertime for my classes, I'm going to roll a 4-sided die to tell me where to go. So 4. And I only have 3 letters left, so I'll just do these 3. So, whatever, I was reading down at my notes, and whatever, my team presented, he gave us very strict, first of all, the project was graded, but the presenting was not graded. So he was kind of like overdoing it. He was very harsh, and oh, you have spelling mistakes, and oh this, and oh that, and this data, and that data, and it's like, okay, sir, relax. Like, he was being extremely overly critical, in my opinion. So, Beauty and Bloom, we saved $6 today. So, after we finish, right, I go to the bathroom. The next team is coming up, getting prepared. Actually, I sat down to, kind of decompress a little. And I sit down, and the next team comes up, and as they're about to, my friend is the first person in her team to start speaking and presenting, right? And she's, all my classmates are really great presenters. Like, I look up to them so much. They're very good at what they do. And especially her. She's very nervous, just like me. She actually takes medication for anxiety. I didn't know. I found out later on. And she was presenting, and then she started, but then I slowly slipped out of the class to go to the bathroom because I really needed to just get out of there and breathe, right? So I come back, and she's no longer speaking. someone else in her group was speaking. Like, I guess her part was over, and I kind of missed it, right? Because I was in the bathroom. And I was in the bathroom for a minute, too. I was in there for a while. So I see that she's bright red. She's a very fair-skinned person. And I see that she's bright red. And I'm like, whoa, why is she so red? So he's being super critical about their presentation as well, their projects and how they presented. And she just looked off. She just didn't look like herself. So she goes, she sits down, everybody else comes up to present. He's being extra, like, he was just really harsh. He was so harsh, unnecessarily harsh and extremely critical. And it wasn't constructive criticism. It came off so nasty. Like, he would get mad at people for looking down. Put your paper down. Put your paper down. I'm not going to listen if you know, but like, he was doing a lot, very much. So after class, we all go to the bar that's right by the school to have a drink. I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. And then I'm going to roll the 4-sided die and go in order. So then, how much do I have left? 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, only $10 left. Okay. So we go to the bar, and we're all talking, decompressing, like, oh my God, we're so excited, we're finally done. And that was it. That's all I have. Okay. And then my friend starts crying, and because they were telling me what happened while I was in the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, he was being extremely mean. So I barely had eaten. I was drinking, and I decided to email the professor. Okay, so here I saved $4. I had made each one of these. Did I make it 2? What do I have $3? Hold on, guys. No, wait. This goes there. These are the 4 that was here, and I have $3. So I have 1 rollover. So she starts crying, talking about how everybody in the class was telling me how he was speaking to them. So I emailed the professor, and I basically told him about himself in a professional manner. And he immediately wrote back, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come off like that. If you can just tell me who you're referring to. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to write back to him. I'll write back to him tomorrow. So that was, our class lets out at like 8:20. That was around 8:30-ish, 9 o'clock. Sorry, I didn't even say who this was because I'm annoyed thinking about what happened. This is Budgeting with Lysandra. So he writes back, oh, if you could tell me who it was, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to come off like that. And I was like, okay, so this is Budgeting with Lisa, and I made each of these 2, and I can't mark anything off because I only have $1, so we'll catch you next time. Okay, so then oh my God, I think I'm being too loud. It's almost 1 a.m. Okay. So then he's like, who are you referring to? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to come off like that. And I was like, you know what, I'm not going to email him now. I've been drinking. I don't want to get angrier, right? So I got $4. This is my challenge, my St. Jude challenge. So 2, 4. And I left it like that. The next day, tell me why. So he was really mean to my friend that I told you about, and then another girl, who are 2 of the best presenters, which I found out that they also have anxiety and have, beta blockers, anxiety meds. So, but the one girl, she said she forgot to take them. So she just raw dogged this presentation. I had a rollover here from last time, which is great. So I get to mark off one of these. And this is so cute. This is Ahorros y Sobrecitos de Rebeca. So I have $4 in total here now. So come to find out, the next day he emails these 2 ladies, my 2 classmates, these 2 girls, without me even telling him who I was referring to, because I told him that it was uncharacteristic of my classmate to use her notes. She may have been, nervous. Who knows? We don't know what's going on in her life. And he was being extra harsh. And he emailed both of them. And I said, the next day I wrote back to him. I said, I see you emailed her. Basically saying, thanks for reaching out to her. And then he still wrote back. He said, well, who are you referring to? Not for any retaliation, but for discretion purposes, or I forgot what he said. Basically, he just wanted to know who. So I wrote back and I said it was this person, but, and then I explained, I sent him very long emails. And I basically said to him, you don't know us as a cohort, so it's not fair that he was judging us so hard and critiquing so hard when, it was uncharacteristics of these ladies to be nervous and present with their cards because he made them nervous, right? And I look up to them. They're great students. They're great presenters as well. And, maybe it was just an off night. This guy decided to send me, I kid you not, a novel, explaining how he's preparing us to be administrators, and because we're in a grad program, health administration, he's preparing us to be administrators and this and that, and basically trying to justify what he did, and basically also saying, you don't know me, but in a professional manner he said it. I didn't write back. I let him handle what he needed to handle with them. So then they told me, I only have $1, so I'm going to mark off this one. The girls ended up telling me that he profusely apologized to them, that he had a conversation with them, and that he said to them that I'm brave for confronting him, that no one's ever done that to him. So now, the funny thing is that when I was at the bar, I took pictures, screenshots of my grades, because I knew I was going to send him this email. Well worded, mind you. It wasn't rude. And I didn't want him to retaliate, because I don't know how he was. I didn't know how he was going to react. So he had Zoom calls with both of them, profusely apologized, and called me brave. And that was it. And I don't ever want to see that man ever again. And I got a B+. Moral of the story is stand up for yourself. I could have easily gone the route of you're only yelling at, critiquing the women this harshly, because it's true. He didn't do that to the guys. He was doing it to all the girls, but he was extra harsh on the two on my friend. And then on the other one, he kind of was as well, but she didn't take it as bad as the one that was like sobbing. So that's my story. Those are my savings. I hope I wasn't too distracting. Oh, she's getting thick. Look at this. Stick around for the next video. I'm thinking that maybe I should record it and post it a different day. I don't know. But here's a finished challenge, or 2 challenges basically. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful Wednesday. And let me know what you think about my story, and if you've ever had to confront a teacher or professor for any reason. It really did affect me. You can go. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep you. If you want to go, thank you for watching. Leave me a heart down below. It really affected me for a couple of weeks, because I don't like that feeling of having to stand up for myself, if that makes sense. I don't like having to do that, not because I'm not brave, but because why do I have to do that? Why do I have to tell someone that they're not behaving well or appropriately? I don't know. Maybe it's the empath in me, but it really hurt my feelings for her. It broke me to see her crying. I felt so bad. Anyway, all right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and have a great day. Love you. Bye.